Divine Masculines, welcome to my channel. My name is Lady Day and this is the Healing Butterfly. I appreciate y'all stopping by and lending me your energy. Truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscription to the channel. I really appreciate it. So this particular message it's just about clarity and guidance right now, especially those that are in some type of twin flame journey. I just feel a lot of needing of direction, clarity, and understanding of the process of what you should be doing right now. So please only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. You don't want to apply a storyline that doesn't go to your exact life, okay? You can end up making some real serious life decisions off of energies and messages that were not being sent directly to you. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We're going to start with the Work Your Magic, just to kind of tap into what energy right now and overall energy right now you're in, okay? I know this is primarily females on this deck. I get it, I got it, but take the messages, okay? For the Divine Masculines, what's the overall energy, Spirit, in regards to working your magic, their energy, their wisdom? What's the highest message that you have? Thank you. Wow. The bottom of the deck is Sword. Make the change. She's cutting her hair, so someone's saying you need to cut it out. I don't know what that means. I'm also a medium, so just in case family members start to give me their names or scenarios or something, but someone's saying cut it out, you know better. I don't know what that means. The card that came out for you is called Raindrops. Take a chance on them. Look how they're looking at. Like, I feel like the shorter one is just so enamored by someone. So maybe you're so enamored by someone. What's under Sword? Thank you, Spirit. Come home to yourself, and you never needed those wings to fly. So if there's someone, some group of people, something that you've been doing, something that you've been taking on, people, places, things, chores, hobbies, something that you thought made you yourself, something that you felt like you needed to be connected to, something that you may even go home to someone, or someone comes home to you, or something about that in that realm that you don't need. And I think that's why they're asking you to make the change. There's someone, a hobby, a place, a something that you don't really need. It doesn't make you who you are. So if you're looking for validation, there it is. Thank you, Spirit. Validation through other things, through other people's, through actions. It's like you don't need all those things to be cherished by somebody, liked by somebody. I don't know what any of that means, but if it means something to you, then wonderful. But that's what I got. Okay. All right. So let's get into some of the questions in regards to what is your advice and guidance right now from the Spirit. Okay, they said it. Okay, thank you. Someone said it. They know what you mean. So there's an activity, a person, a thing, a chore. There's something that you do that you think it makes you the cool person, or it makes you desirable, or it makes people want to look at you, be around you, something like that. It's like, oh, I got to do this because it makes me the cool guy or whatever. It's like you don't need that. You don't need them. You don't need to do that. You don't need to extend yourself, whatever that means, okay? But let's get into what are the Divine Masculines challenges right now, Spirit. One card. Challenges for the Divine Masculines. One card, please. Oh, okay. Bottom of the deck is transfer. Whoa, all right. Your challenge is the initiation. So are you having what they call the dark night of the soul? Are you being triggered to look at some of your childhood woundings? Are you transforming? Because you're definitely transforming. I know that. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. And then you also have transformation at the bottom. Oh, it's probably like really bad glare. Sorry. Transformation. As you can see, they're holding the, the double helix, the DNA. Your DNA is being changed. There are things changing at a cellular level, deep healing, exactly. Someone has triggered you to want to let go of a lot of the hurts and the pains and the things that may have, I'm hearing, things that may have charged your ego, charged your want for a lifestyle, a certain type. Someone's going like this in my third eye, but a certain lifestyle that you wanted. There's something about your history, the way you were raised, the way you were brought up, the type of neighborhoods that you lived in, the type of people that you were around. I'm seeing this shifting, so maybe you had to move a lot. Maybe you are a an orphan child, or you feel like an orphan child, something like that. But that's the challenge you're having right now, is coming out of this space where it's like a welcome to chaos, or a love for the chaos, if that makes, what is that? Like, I don't know how to really explain. It's more like a feeling that I'm getting, like I'm in the middle of, let's say, a fire, a tornado, a hurricane, and an earthquake, but I feel right at home because that's always how my life has been. It's like a challenge to get out of that and into calmer waters, calm, positives, that type of, I guess you're not used to that, and so you don't feel right if there's not chaos and conflict and things like that going on. So where to focus their energy right now, Spirit, for the divine feminines? Divine masculines. Maybe your divine feminine is thinking about you. For the divine masculines, where should they focus their energy, Spirit? One card, please. Where should they focus their spirit? There's also, thank you, I've never seen that before. There are like hidden gems as well that I don't think that you see from your upbringing. And it's like the closer that you get to coming out of this situation, the closer that you get to crossing that threshold and walking into the life that you know that you're birthed for, that you know you're the life that you see yourself really having now. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're okay with the chaos because that's the way you were raised. But there's a life that you want that's not this, because that's why there's that window of opportunity there. And it's like the closer that you'll get, it's like you'll get closer to that treasure that you want. I don't know what that treasure is. I don't know what that lifestyle looks for you. Everyone's different. But there's something about now that you're older and you have more of a you can, okay, thank you. Why are they, you like video games? Because they're showing me like a video game. You can navigate, they're telling me Grand Theft Auto, but you can navigate your life now. It's like, okay, well, this chaos and conflict might have worked for my family for a long time, but it doesn't work for me, but yet you're content in it for some reason. Where to focus their energy, Spirit? For the divine masculines, one card, please. Where should they be? Thank you. Ooh, trust the niggle. Like I said, there's something about you wanting to change all of this. What is niggling? What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So another way of saying is trust your gut. You know, I mean, oh gosh, was that? I didn't like get nauseous, but I seen someone get nauseous in my third eye. And it's like, you get around someone and you get really nauseous. Like not nauseous, nervous, like nauseous, like sickly. Like I don't, like you make me sick. I don't, have you, did you tell somebody that? I don't know. Moving on. Energy to avoid. Break the chain. Ancestral, what did I say? Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So you want to avoid not breaking the chain. You understand? Ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting means that you need to break the chain. But I think you're avoiding that. I think you're avoiding that. And again, there it is. Thank you. That makes... Oh, I love when they put the pictures together so you can see what I'm seeing. It's like you're inside here and there's so much more of a journey for you to have outside, clear, positive. I'm hearing it's so much, but you won't come out of that pattern. You won't come out of that, whatever that is. At the bottom of the deck is play, celebrate, have fun, don't be so serious. So yes, this process is not an easy process to heal your childhood wounds or to heal those ancestral patterns. But if you come out, and that's why they're saying it's light, it's airy, it's not as bad out here. Anyways, advice from Spirit. What should they do? Advice from Spirit. What should they do, Spirit? What's your advice? Wow, and play is at the bottom of the Priestess. Everything is about you stepping into your energy right now. I'm just going to keep it above. Whether you think you're a priestess or you're like, nah, I'm going to be a CEO. I don't care how you want, what title you want to put on it. Whether you want to talk about the 3D, 5D, or you want to talk about here and the afterlife, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you're being called to be more, okay, to break some things. How are you being called to step up and lead? That's the Priestess card. And then again, play is at the bottom of the deck as well. Play, trust your path, and starseed. And then there goes the warrior woman, which came up in the Divine Feminine's reading today as well. All right, let's get some clarification on these cards. Then we'll give you some affirmations and let you go. I hope that this, wow, the dreamer, you're definitely supposed to be setting out on a new journey. I don't know if you're afraid. I don't know. Everyone's different. Let me just get the information that Spirit needs you to have so that you can then make your own decisions. Because, oh, thank you, Spirit. Free will is a thing. You can decide to stay right where you're at. That is your choice, and how Divine Spirit works with you. God, Lakshmi, Buddha, Muhammad, whoever you resonate with. However, the divine decides to work with you. That's between you and them. I'm just giving you the information in regards to how to clarify your current energy, give you some guidance because of what's currently going on, okay? So the challenges, what is the initiation? One card. Thank you, Spirit. Two of Wands. Taking the next steps. Bold and ambitious choices, partnering with others who share your dreams, expanding your plans, continue to move forward. Bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh, you're supposed to be in union with somebody, okay? Two of Cups. Falling in love or resurgence of a romantic relationship, forgiveness and the ending of challenges, exchanging gifts. Don't give up on the people you love. So yes, there's that. That's the challenge. You coming out of this dark place, you letting go of whatever it may be that's holding you back, depression, ego, narcissism, whatever you want to call it, and actually making the initiation, coming into your rite of passage, you already found your other person, but connecting with your other person, your divine person. You know who that is, divine masculine. Whether you're a man or a female, if you're in your masculine energy, you know who your other person is, and it's up to you. If you resonate with the masculine side of this connection, I'm speaking to you. It's up to you to walk out. Do you understand? It's up to you to connect with that person. No one can force your hand. Free will is a thing. And I'm okay. Thank you, Spirit. What the hell? I'm feeling like some people think that Spirit is going to push them. Spirit does not push you. You can lead a horse to water. You can put the water in your hand and put it up to its face. If it doesn't want to drink, it doesn't want to drink. You get what I'm saying? So if you don't want to drink, you don't want to drink. That's your decision. But everyone else around you is not going to automatically be held back. Everyone around you is not going to push you forward. You have to make that decision. Is that clear? And again, when it comes to the butterfly healing, it is just that. Thank you for coming to my channel, but this is for healing. This is not for fluff talk. This is not it can be cute, it can be funny, it can be all those things, but it's really about you making the decision to change your life for what the better is for you. Understand? But if this sits well for you, that's that you have free will to choose it, baby. What is trust the niggle? Where to focus their energy, Spirit? One card, please. Trust the niggle. Thank you. Princess of Cups. Sensitive, open-hearted, inexperienced, moody, messages regarding relationships, new emotional experiences, a romantic encounter, social invitations or events, heightened psychic abilities, and at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. So keeping yourself in a mental, so you're okay. You're keeping yourself in your own mental trap. You don't have, again, self-confidence. Take responsibility for your life. There's someone who has sparked your interest, sparked your heart, sparked your emotions. And they may be someone that has psychic abilities, that may be, that may not be. But this is the person, and you're trying to keep yourself like confound from that. Like, I don't know if you're shutting down your thoughts. Like, what the hell is this? I don't know what I'm seeing. Like, every time you get to thinking about someone, I'm okay, thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing you think about them, you hear their voice, you smell them, you still feel them. Something telling me fingertips. What are fingertips? Do you put fingertips on the person? Is that what? I'm also getting, do they play the piano? It's possible they play the piano. Or maybe you play the piano on their body or something like that. King of Wands, that could be you wanting to rush in. Eight of Wands with the Prince of Swords. So what are you, oh, you're reviewing the situation. So what are you reviewing? Okay. '88, by the way. So keeping yourself mentally trapped, King of Wands, someone who has a lot of passion for someone, wanting to move forward with someone, but for some reason are you not speaking? Are you just looking? Are you just, either way, there's a death to that. There's a death to you. There's that's Tower moment. There's something that has been brought to a screeching halt. Something that you were doing, I feel like it's not anything that you have been speaking out, but it's something that you've been doing behind the scenes, Review the documents carefully. As it may, oh, okay, so were you spying on someone? Looking at their social media, trying to get an in? And there's a depth to that. Someone's, what the what's going on here? The Sun, the Nine of Cups. So someone's getting there. Okay. So you can no longer see into someone's day-to-day life or someone's something. Maybe you even tapped on their friends to have their friends sign you into their accounts or to get screenshots from their accounts. Something like that has been come to a screeching halt. Also, thank you, Spirit. They're saying over here as well. So if you are someone who knows how to astral project, you know how to send out your vibes and your energy to people, that's also been cut. Like all of that, all of these behind the scenes, bring it back to me. All this behind the scenes things that you've been trying to do to not let this person know that you're checking in on them, like all that has stopped. So if you're wondering what's going on, it stopped. It's got stopped by the divine. That's, again, free will is free will. If you want to choose not to connect with this person, that's fine. But that doesn't mean that you get to spy on them or to check in with them or to try to get people to check in with them. That's not how that's going to work. But what you can know, because then it was also the Sun, the Ten of Cups, and then the Knight of Wands. I feel like you want to rush in because now you think that this person is now moved on. Yeah? Is that what it is? You want to rush in because you either heard from someone, and it could be the other way around. You heard from someone like, yeah, man, she doing all right. She looking good these days. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think she out here like scrounging for pennies. You know what I mean? And that may make you want to rush in. Trust the niggle. Let's move on. What energy to avoid? Not breaking the chain. So break the chain. What is the Spirit? Thank you. And what the hell is that? Prince of Swords again. Logical, perspective, insightful, blunt, and exciting intellectual change. Brilliant insights. Information that you need, but might be challenging to receive. Review all documents very carefully. And at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. Focusing on the negative, things not turning out the way you anticipated. Like I said, forgiveness of self or others. Everything happens for a reason. Look at the hidden blessing. So, yes, you were... What the... So, whatever you thought you were in, I keep saying this. I'm going to be honest. I'm about tired of keep saying this. Yes, masculines. Masculine energy. You thought you were investing in something that was going to pay you out something big, okay? Everyone is something different. Another person, a job, a new hobby, a new habit, a new something. Something that sparked your likeliness. Like you connected to something from either a heart space, an emotional space, something like that. And we have 55 here as well. But you found out that this was an unwise choice. Five of Swords. You knew that this was like someone either took some shit from you, took this person out of from your, like maybe you had to disconnect from your other person to have this new thing, to indulge in this new thing. You had to disconnect from your person, and now you're in the Four of Cups. But you want reunion, and you notice that came to, right, the reunion that you probably wanted to have or should have had came to a, what the hell is that flipping out? You wanted to work with somebody. But maybe you couldn't get to a place of bringing your two situations together. Maybe y'all live two different lives. Y'all have been raised two different ways. Somebody that you wanted to work with, it didn't come. I feel like it didn't. I'm feeling this. I don't know what this is, but you couldn't get it to come together. The Will and the Five of Cups. You couldn't get it to come together. Two of Cups and the Will. And now my cards are all over the place. You couldn't get it to come. What could you not get to come together? Couldn't get yourself together? Is that what it was? Was it too challenging to let go of old ways? Look at that. Yeah? Too challenging to let go of old ways, huh? You'd rather lay around in the chaos that still is? When life could be so much beautiful if you just like so much, let's move on to the advice from Spirit. Actually, I want to get another one on this. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get another one on this. What is break the chain? This is the energy to avoid. Damn. Four of Swords. Right. This is all mental. All mental. All mental, no movement, all mental. Insights that come from meditation, the need to take a rest or a vacation, allow yourself more time before making a decision, mental exhaustion, get more sleep. Knight of Cups. Falling in love, being swept off your feet, a sudden love affair, a lack of balance in a relationship. King of... yeah, okay. Okay. Knight of Cups, King of Wands, the High Priestess, the Strength, the Wise Counselor, Queen of Swords, the Chariot, and Ego. So, okay. Yeah, the Queen of Swords is standing their ground because of the ego that you brought. You didn't use the Wise Counsel. You didn't use the Strength that the High Priestess. You have the High Priestess, the Strength, and the Wise Counselor all here trying to direct you. Okay? You have a lot of insight about moving forward to this person, but this person's now kind of standing their ground. I think you had them waiting too long to make a decision. Thank you. You waited too long to make a decision. You stayed in your head for too long. You never broke the chain. Because you're still here. That's your challenge. You're still in here. You never came out. You might have even invested in the wrong person that you thought was going to, like I said, pay you out a lifestyle or something. Let's move on. Advice from Spirit. What is the Priestess? One card, please. Or two. Thank you, Spirit. Bottom of the deck is the World. A brilliant success, a time for joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment. Freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. Here we go. I think you'll still get I think I said this to, I don't know which reading I did recently, but I did say that there was going to be like a blue moon opportunity. A beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship, or deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter, a new home. And Five of Pentacles, so you feel disconnected from someone. Negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges, fear surrounding money, reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for becoming self-employed. So it's definitely time for you to get out of those negative thoughts. Wow, what did I say? What did I say? The World, the High Priestess, the Hermit, the Empress, the Two of Cups, Eight of Swords with the Star, and the Magician. But you holding back. Four of Pentacles. So this is, this is definitely a twin flame journey. The world is changing for you. The High Priestess and the Hermit, I feel like are two. Give it to me, Spirit. You want your Empress. You are in a lot of internal, like there's a lot of internal, like you have the insight. You've taken the time to think about this person. You know this is your Empress that you want to have a Two of Cups, but you're still in a mental illusion. You're in your own mental entrapment about this star that you wished upon, that I'm also hearing you manifest, that you asked for this. You asked for this. And now you're trying to pretend as if it didn't show up, or you're afraid because it showed up. Maybe you don't think you're wise enough for this person. Maybe you don't think you're, I don't know, you just feel like your world isn't enough. You don't have enough to offer. You're not smart enough. I don't know. What? Never had that much major arcana come out, ever. This is your person. You take the opportunity, step into the wisdom that you know. Also offer the wisdom that you have. Maybe that'll also bring you to understanding that your Empress needs you just as much as you need them. It's not about your Empress because I'm hearing they have psychic abilities, or they have some type of connection to spirit that you know, that you can feel. It's like you almost don't want to believe that this is happening. I'm also here, it's all happening too quick. It's all happening too perfect. It's all happening too sound. So you think that what's going on in your life is by a fluke, or it can't be real. And there it goes, Am I Dreaming? That was the song for the Divine Masculines reading the other day. Maybe you feel like this can't be real. This can't be real. And you're putting a very negative connotation on it. And maybe this person doesn't look the part. She doesn't look the part. I don't know what that means. She doesn't look the part. I don't know. She clearly does, because in this card over here, you're infatuated. So what does she not look the part? She doesn't look the part for you and your people, your family, your friends. Just know that all the synchronicities that you've been getting, and this is, oh wow, this has been down to your car doesn't start. You may have had to replace a credit card or debit card. You may have had maybe a flat tire or lost something like your favorite hoodie. I don't know what that means, your favorite hoodie. You got like maybe paint or something on your favorite sneakers. It's like something like the things that you like really, really value and you really, really like small shit keeps happening to it. And you're like, yo, what the? It's like, yeah, we're going to get your attention. And it's like starting to irritate you, and you may think it's because of this person. It's really nice, just the divine trying to get your attention. That like material things, they come and they go. Money is gained and it's lost. Weight, if weight is your issue, because I know it probably is for some people, weight can be gained and lost. Beauty can be completely removed from a person with one bad accident. One bad accident, one bad car accident that no one was experiencing, no one expected to happen, and the glass shattered all over that person's face, and now they have scars that can't be healed. Or the car gets burnt, and they burn, part of their body, and they need skin grafting. Like things like, again, that's what you're connecting this person to, because they don't look like this grand goddess to you, or your people, or your family, or your friends, or something like that. Take it as it resonates. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to tell you right now that Spirit is definitely guiding you along this path because you asked for it. It is your divine purpose. It is their divine purpose. But I'm also hearing that they're not going to allow the Empress to not have what they need to have, okay? At the same time. You manifested. You wished for this. You had insight that this was your person. You've asked somebody. Thank you. That's what I'm like, but this seems like two damn different people. You've asked somebody. Maybe you've had readings on the Empress as well. You already kind of knew in your own person, but then you went and asked someone else to also do a reading on them. But yet you're still kind of maybe holding back. So let's get some affirmations. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for stopping me. Get some affirmations to get you through this. I hope this resonated. It was like the minute that, I'm going to say it because, listen, this is my channel. The minute that you started to feel that this was your person, the minute that thank you, Spirit, they keep pointing at me. The minute that I started to give you some of this, you didn't want it. And maybe someone or somewhere tried to scatter this message. I don't know if you're connected to someone who wanted to try to scatter this message. I don't know. But all this major arcana, this is your person. And you know who I'm talking about. Thank you. Wow. Well, okay. Bottom of the deck is Moon Goddess. I am in harmonious flow with the moon's energy and phases of life. Y'all keep getting that sacral chakra too. Meditation. I meditate daily to allow the universal wisdom to flow through me. And sacral chakra. I feel comfortable in my own body and I'm sensitive to other people's needs. So I hope that this gave you some type of clarity and insight. We're not going to keep this up. Hope this gave you some clarity and insight. I truly appreciate y'all for stopping by and checking out the channel, seeing what Spirit has for you. Please like the video, give me some comments and feedback if this is the type of readings that you are looking for, and subscribe to the channel so that you can continue to see all the great things that Divine has specifically for you and your tribe. So peace, prosperity, protection, and paradise to you and your loved ones. Thank you again for your time, and I'll talk to y'all later. Namaste.